Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have shot themselves in the foot with an unwinnable battle against the royal family, according to a royal commentator. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down as senior royals last year and, since they made the unprecedented decision, have been hitting out at the institution they left. They have heavily criticized the firm, both in terms of its structure and individuals within it. However, the royal family has stood firm and together, refusing to bow to the attacks and only responding in the most minimal way. After the couple's interview with Oprah Winfrey, the royal family released a short statement that the allegations, particularly those around race, were concerning. However, Prince William insisted that the royals were very much not a racist family and they have not responded directly to any of the allegations. While Meghan and Harry's popularity in the UK tumbled after their interview, according to YouGov, there has been a mixed reception across the pond. Meanwhile, support for the royal family has remained relatively stable, with a small 2% shift in support for ditching the monarchy in the immediate aftermath of the interview, according to Ipsos Mori. Royal commentator Robert Taylor wrote in The Telegraph that the Sussexes are waging an unwinnable PR battle against the giant and ancient structure of the British royal family. Not only do the royals have 1,000 years of history and ingrained support within Britain, they also have more money and staff to handle their PR, a whole infrastructure around protecting themselves. He argued that, instead of lashing out from the sidelines, Meghan and Harry should concentrate on getting the mental health support they need. Mr. Taylor wrote, "One thing we've learned over the last few months is that both Harry and Meghan have experienced significant blows to their mental health. In Meghan's case, suicide has even been mentioned. And regardless of how privileged and wealthy they may be, they have my complete sympathy. But instead of concentrating on getting the help they so obviously need, they appear to be spending their energies on waging an unwinnable PR battle. The Windsors versus the Sussexes. For God's sake, it's Real Madrid versus Ashby, la, Zoch." Mr. Taylor also argued that the Queen refusing to back her grandson in his latest row with the BBC is a turning point. A report from the corporation, quoting a palace source, claimed Harry did not ask Her Majesty for permission before using her personal nickname as a first name for his newborn daughter, Lilibet Diana Mountbatten, Windsor. However, the Sussexes have furiously denied this and even threatened the BBC with legal action, branding their report false and defamatory. The Queen refused to publicly back Harry's side of the story, a decision Mr. Taylor called jaw-dropping. He emphasized that this is the same BBC who both Prince William and Prince Harry recently eviscerated in the light of Lord Dyson's findings about Princess Diana's Panorama interview with Martin Bashir back in 1995. He wrote, "This marks a new low in relations between the Sussexes and the wider royals. If there's one thing the firm does well, it's stick together. But no more. For the Queen to back the BBC over her grandson is jaw-dropping." He argued that this has all come about because of Meghan and Harry's decision to drop the never complain, never explain mantra of the monarchy, and instead spill their tales to the media in a bid to share their side of the story. According to Mr. Taylor, it has not turned out too well for Harry. He said, "What's it done for him? Plummeting public respect and an ever-widening gulf with his own family."